Tonight, on Tenacious Terry's Tricycle Tantrum, we jump this tricycle over 15 automobiles.
Hi, just kidding. We're not jumping tricycles. Although maybe. Hey, leave a like. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll go out in the driveway and jump that tricycle myself. Not over 15 cars, but I'll probably jump something. Alright, so, let's see. What are we doing today? Okay, so, did you ever notice, like, there's always that standard kiddie pole in every store, and everyone's YouTubed about them, and they're pretty good little dudes, right? I mean, the rods, the YouTubers too, you know, whoever, I don't care. The fishing pole the kiddie pole has pretty much never changed. We have that same standard one-piece rod that's about this long. Here's the deal: this is the standard. You know, you have your classic cartoon or animated series on here. This one's obviously Moana because my daughter used to love Moana. Same one piece. Oh, that nice trigger grip right there. That's a good trigger grip. To a little short rod. Oh, and what do we have here? Those good old foam fishing lures, because who doesn't love a good meme, right? Wrong. We're here to change that today. I received a package in the mail from a company that some of you are probably pretty fond of and have heard of before. It's Placino. Don't be a dope like me and go buy that $25 or $30 Moana or Ratatouille or whatever's new out there and everybody wants. Don't get that. Get this. It's dope. So inside, it comes with a little tackle box like every other little rig does. There's all kinds of interesting things in it. It even has a float with no holes. Like, I don't know how you tie up to this. It's holeless, but you know, whatever. It comes with a little jerk bait, dude. I'm gonna use that for sure. I will give you a warning that all the hooks in this are big. Well, big for like kiddie pole stuff. Like, this is a hefty, like, ow, I just stabbed myself. You get the picture. It's hefty. All this stuff is hefty in here. We got little twister tail grubs in orange, and there's some more out there in green. Got some, like, look at this brass bullet weight. Like, I could shoot this and it'd be fine. Like, it has like rings for lube and everything. That, I know that sentence may have sounded a little perverted, but if you shoot black powder, you'd understand. It comes with a nice little float that has holes in it. I'll probably use this more than I will this thing. I'm using both. I'm gonna test them both out. But it has something in it that I haven't seen in any other package before, and I'm kind of glad they sent me this. It's one of these little alert bell dudes. I found a new use for this. Quick wardrobe change. And there we have it. There it is. We're ready for freaking Christmas. Here it comes. All the stores have already started selling Christmas stuff. Why can't I celebrate a little Christmas, huh? A holidays. Whatever you want to call it. Up next we have the reel. The reel... Ooh, frogs are out. The reel is not actually that bad. Oh my god. Like, it comes with this line already on it. Same standard setup as any other, like, Zebco style reel. It's just a little spin, what's it called? What are they technically listed as? Bell cast or something? Bell reel, what's it? What is it? Does anybody know? Spin cast? I don't remember. So that's the reel and the tackle box that came with it. Now the real pleasure I had in this was the fishing rod, because there's a fishing rod in this bag, and as you can see, it's not very long. It's not a big bag. So the rod is actually the first time I've ever seen. I've seen telescoping rods for kids. I have not seen a telescoping rod with a split grip on it. That threw me off. And really, it's not bad quality split grip either. Like, it's a good, like, there's no like crazy lines on it that hurt. Like, even that little bevel right there where they put two molds together, like, that's not abrasive at all. And like the grips themselves are like soft to the touch, but they're firm, and it's like it feels good holding it in your hand. I never had a telescoping rod as a kid, and I think my dad was very smart in doing that. The reason being is that I had a big issue of going out fishing with my dad, and then about 15 minutes in, I'd be playing with sticks and rocks and mud and whatever else I can find. And a big thing I would do was pretend I was a Jedi. You know the reeds at the edge of the bank? I would walk around the edge of the bank whacking reeds. It's flimsy, but it's a kiddie pole. What do you expect? Like, it's not, I would say it's like a medium light or a medium. It's got some backbone to it, but it's also pretty flimsy at the same time. It feels like you could handle maybe like a 2.5, 3 pound bass with it and be okay, or like maybe a catfish or something. I wouldn't try and push its limits too much. It's probably gonna snap. But my favorite part about this whole rod is the sticker right here that says, it says warning right there. And on the same sticker, made in China. So warning, made in China. I took it out and tested it. I tested it I tested it in the sense of how a child would use it. Now, when I was a kid, like I said, I would play with sticks a lot. But when I was fishing, I would fish for about 10 to 15 minutes for the same way my dad was fishing, looking for crappie or striper, bass, or whatever we were fishing for. And then the rest of the time, I would spend dangling tiny little lures around rocks and catching like the bluegill or the brim that come out from under them, or the rock bass or whatever. And I would do that for hours. And that was way more fun to me because I could just catch fish off the rip like nobody's damn business. I showed Dustin the trick, and he didn't grow up in Georgia. He also didn't grow up fishing. So like I showed him this trick, and he thought it was awesome. Then we had an idea to do a challenge. So we decided that we were going to take an hour, and he would use my ultralight setup. I'm just going to kind of montage it together. It's just going to be fish getting yanked out of the water. The end score was 54 to 48. I won, but you know, not by much. What I'm saying is, for a child, this is absolutely perfect. Here's the video.
Let's do it. I got him. One. First one's tiny. Perfect bait. Oh, I thought I had a monster. 2, 3. That is perfect bait. 19, 20, 22. That